Hi everyone, sorry I don't know what happened there. I had a bit of a problem with the internet. Welcome today to the Noble Sage, and thanks for coming for your daily dose of Indian contemporary art. Today we've got very special work for you from Raman, who's one of my senior artists now of the gallery, and I think you're going to enjoy it very much. Before we go over there, I just wanted to give a shout out to my brother who is running a poetry session that you can join as well. I'm going to give you the link for that in my comments later on. Please do join it if you want to know more, or you want to practice poetry, learn more about poetry, or you want to get into it and have someone to help you make a start in it. My brother will be run sessions that are generally about weekly, and they're really great. I just came out of one and it was really fun, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it too. That's my little shameless plug. I wanted to really talk to you today about drawing, really, because we're going to be looking at one of the most popular artists in terms of drawing in the whole collection, and his name is Raman. And Raman is an artist I went to in Chennai, and I think probably I bought the most works from him on the first meeting of any artist I've ever met. I bought a hell of a lot of works from him because I just felt that they were immediately perfect for the gallery. For people who want something that is Indian, like visually Indian looking, it was that. But also it had extremely great skill and dexterity and quality, but on top of that, it was just it had more for the eye and more for the intellect too. So it wasn't just simply the fact that it looked Indian and or looked South Asian, though that is a big draw for a lot of people who come to G. Raman's work. So let me show you today's work. It's just over here behind me. Okay, this is the work here. Okay, so this is the piece here. Sorry, excuse me, I'm just putting the selfie stick down. This is the work here. Let's get close to this. So this is called Secret Lovers. Let's get close to these secret lovers. Let's get really close to these secret lovers. Nice. So I think we can all tell the medium here. It's red ink, red pen on paper. And this has a lot of the classic signs of a G. Raman work, in that it has the compositional kind of line, a very distinct line, a square, to frame the work that he draws, which doesn't always continue all the way around it, and it's not there, but the line is normally visible in a G. Raman work. It also has a lot of ornamentation, and let's check out that ornamentation. It's beautiful work, beautiful line drawing. So this, you can see a moustached character. You can see that this relates to temple painting, because you can see from the kind of stylization of the depiction of these figures, the two eyes on one side of the nose, a stylization that kind of relates to temple painting. There's little two-dimensionality. Everything is made into kind of very simple lines, very simple forms, but yet so pleasing to the eye, incredibly pleasing to the eye. Let's take in again some of this pattern work in this architecture surrounding them. Gorgeous pattern work. This is always an opportunity for me to look at these works closely as well. I do anyway, but something's different when you're looking at a camera at these. Somehow it's a different experience. Look at these feet that have got henna on them. I see Arabi is watching. Arabi, you can enjoy that, the designs there. And you can see some of the kind of amulets or kind of jewelry being worn on the arms, like bracelets and armlets, I guess they would be called. And the jewelry around the around the neck of the lady, of the woman. It's a really gorgeous drawing here. So this is the kind of work that is very, very popular in the gallery, extremely popular, and it's you can kind of see why. It's extremely pretty, elegant. You know, even this nice gold frame, it's elegant. They're actually very affordable too. So I think that lots of people have bought his work because of that simple fact that you get such high quality, original quality work for that for the affordable price that it is. Secret Lovers is a theme that he or a subject matter that Raman comes back to a lot, and it's an interesting one. It's one you see in Bollywood films. You know, this kind of need to be secretive with your affection or with your love or your fascination with a partner or with a woman, and so that's an enduring theme for Raman, and also for other artists like Santana Raj. I think would also be interested in something like that. Let's get really close to this. Try and see it all. I would love to know what you all think of these works. Please email me or message me on or respond to this video and let me know what you think. Raman never stops being interesting to me. He's just a quality draftsman, and here's his signature down here. It's 2005 work. Even his signature is pretty ornate. I'm thinking whether that's a garland from a hair. I think that could be a long garland from a garlanded hair. Yeah, I think it is coming from a head. Never noticed that before. Naturally, a work like this relates to the kind of the history of India and the history of South India, and it's a way of responding to the past and responding to the tradition of depicting regal characters in India, and yeah, I mean that's a long tradition. Red ink is kind of unusual as well. Another thing that drew me to this. I mean, drawing in red is quite rare, really. You don't see that very often. There's something seen as classy about black ink, perhaps at a push dark, blue ink, but red ink is very uncommon. Sorry about my reflection here. I like these arms together, mirroring each other. I mean, it almost looks like some part of a ceremony, a Hindu wedding ceremony. These arms together, maybe that's, I mean, it's called Secret Lovers, but it almost looks like that moment when the groom takes the bride around the fire with the little pinky finger behind him. Maybe this is the start of that. But it's called Secret Lovers, so there's no need to think that this is a wedding scene. But they are dressed up, it's true. Yeah. Anyway, Raman's now a very elderly artist. He works from his home in Chennai, and it's just a humble home. And he has one room off his kind of lounge area, a room to the right, where he sits at a desk, or he works at an easel on his canvases, and he just produces work. And that's where I visit him when I do visit him. I haven't visited him for a little while now, but I always love going through his pieces and choosing, because it's so hard to decide between works. It comes down to such minute details that resonate with you that you go with one work over another. Anyway, that is Secret Lovers by G. Raman, 2005. And and it is a lovely work. I hope you enjoyed that today. This is your little bit of an art stop during the day. Just to let you know, I'm going to be doing a lot more things around for the Noble Sage around art and well-being. You'll see some of my posts are going to be about that, because I think we're feeling a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety these days with the coronavirus pandemic, and so I'm trying to move you guys towards using these 10 minutes with an individual artwork to be restful. Like, I don't even mind if you turn the volume off and you just enjoy the video of this work and enjoy the line work and enjoy the painting or whatever. I'm going to be creating a series of videos soon which are simply still. I'm going to put the camera on a tripod and I'm just going to film an artwork for 10 minutes sitting on a wall, and I'm just going to let that be out there for you guys to watch and let it resonate with you and relax you by just simply looking. They call it slow looking, and I think that's a great practice in this kind of stress heavy time. I also want to wish my dad a happy birthday. I know he came with me when I first met Raman, and he turns 72 today, so happy birthday to him. I would like to see you all tomorrow at 3 o'clock when I do my next one. I don't even know what I'm going to be looking at. I like to choose on the day. So I hope you will join me 3 o'clock on the Facebook profile of the Noble Sage. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.